The first blend started 12 years ago, and it was part of a larger family of coffees. But when we decided that Espresso di Manfredi would be a standalone brand, then we needed to have 2 more blends. It was decided that it would be a family of three blends. I remember conceiving that the 2 blends that were added to the existing blend should fit as a family and should fit around the classic blend. We had an early morning coffee blend that I wanted to be, quite punchy, and then an after dinner blend, which, I thought needed to be elegant, floral, etc., etc.
This coffee to me needed to have a light acidity, but still enough balance in it that it wasn't overly acid. This is one of the great things you need to look at when developing an espresso coffee. If we have a high level of acidity, it tends to be too aggressive in the mouth, and we want, particularly after a meal, something that's light and fruity, delicate. And I've looked at some very high-grown Papua New Guinea coffees to deliver that kind of character. And to me, those were the triggers for both of the blends. The interesting thing with a big morning coffee is that you need something with a lot of punch. You need to have a distinct flavour, and you need something that will cut through milk, because generally it's a high consumption of milk at that time. And the blend that I've developed basically, I feel, delivers on the brief due to the use of those very complex Sumatran coffees and some good background coffees. I've chosen some Indian Arabicas as well, and a touch of Kenya coffee as well to come through the milk. This was a much faster development than the Classico. The Classico was an extensive series of tastings, primarily so I could understand more and more what Steve meant when he meant body. I want this much body, and I want this much chocolate character in the Classico blend.
With these 2, the new blends, it was very, very quick. After the brief, we talked about it. Wayne, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks, he put together the 2 blends, and also we tasted the components, which was very, very interesting. And Wayne said this component is going to give us this particular feature. This is going to sort of make the body. There's always a base coffee that a blend is built on. So those bases are what we tasted, and then you have all the other very specialist components that give you the particular nuances in the blend, whether it's fruity or chocolatey or nutty or raisiny.